Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. We are just getting ready today, but we are going to use this foolery. So if that sounds good to you, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with those who feel the same way, definitely consider joining the community because I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? It is Monday, y'all. Monday is here, and we are not going to feel down about it being Monday. And when you watch this, you know your Monday will probably be winding down if you're watching it when it goes up. Hopefully you have claimed a great day. So please let me know how you're doing in the comment section or the chat, whichever you prefer, and let's get this party started. Back to recording in the morning and really loving it. I actually started putting on my makeup and then I was like, wait, I'm supposed to be filming. So I do have on my concealer already. I have on the Natasha Silk sunscreen. I have on the Huda Beauty color corrector and the Natasha Denona concealer. And I'm gonna get ready to do my foundation. So I think I was telling you all in the last video or one of the more recent videos, I have really fallen in love with this Denona Myricks Yummy Skin foundation. And this is a serum foundation. It's 13 in. This is really still worth looking into if you're looking for a foundation. If you're not looking for a foundation, then it's not worth looking into. It is very lightweight, and I just really like the finish. I just do a couple little squiggles like that. Yeah, I think it has a really nice finish. It's very light, and the coverage is what I'm looking for. So it's a win-win. I'm really glad that I pulled it out and I'm using it again. Well, I just was spraying my sponge with some setting spray. But yeah, I think it looks really, really nice. And I still haven't tried the blurring balm, but someone was telling me how good that is too. So that like just adds more radiance. Now let me know if you have oily skin. Do you think this would be too much? Because I'm definitely very, very dewy. So I'm gonna get ready to go in with my tried and true Huda Beauty Peach Powder. Peach Pie Powder. Looks like I didn't bring the brush over. Where? I swear I grabbed the brush. I gotta get the brush, but let me show y'all my work outfit today. It's real chill. So it's just a flannel shirt, long flannel shirt. Oh, it's very long. I have on some track pants, but you really can't see them. And then my navy blue Uggs. Feel like I look a little slim here. Okay, okay. Let me get this brush. Stop playing around. I was just thinking, I need to get rid of these classroom chairs that I still have in here from COVID. I did have, or I mean, I do have a real chair, like a director's chair to sit in, but now my, I think it'll be too high now with my setup. So, I don't know, but I need to get these classroom chairs out of here. I have desks in here from COVID because I took desks from the school. What else was I supposed to do? How else were the kids supposed to learn here? So I got about 3 desks and a bunch of classroom chairs. Don't know why I have so many. Because at that time, during COVID, Brian was here too. So yeah, I got about 3 desks and probably 3 or 4 classroom chairs. Now that I think about it. All right, so I love that. And we're gonna go into one of my favorite bronzers by none other than No Music. This is Beijing Gal. This is my very first bronzer ever. I don't even know if you can see anything because I can't. But I don't want to do too much because then I'm gonna be looking real crazy at work, so. So I wanted to also check in with how you all are feeling about the approaching holidays. My tree is still not up. I wanted to put it up, but it's just sitting out there, and I do plan on getting that up and hopefully having it decorated by the weekend. That's going to be the plan. I'm going to go with this blush from House Labs in this shade Fire Moon, one of my favorite blushes. Why not put on your favorites on a Monday? Yeah, so tree's still sitting out there, but let me know how you're feeling about the holidays right now. I've slowed down on gift buying. I need to just really reassess what I have purchased for the boys, because I just don't want to be overkill, you know, and just see who else. I have some like small gifts to buy for some folks, and I'm trying to decide about like my co-workers and if I want to get something small for the teachers that I work with. So we'll see. I mean, all of that stuff really adds up. So that's when I'm like, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to be using the NARS eyeshadow primer as per usual. Still trying to figure out the Christmas Day logistics because I want to sleep over my mom's, but I also want to make sure that the boys get to see the people that are coming to Mark's parents' house, you know, because they don't get together as much as my family does. So we'll see. Oh, but I am going to be Ariel's +1 to her holiday Christmas gala. So see, I mean, I knew that already, but if there was any other galas, you know, I was, you know, trying to get the invite. But I'm excited to go to that because we're going to get to dress up and the boys are going to be sleeping over their grandparents' house. And I'm really excited. That's going to be Friday. So yes, really happy about that. Okay, let's just do something. This is not the palette I wanted. I'm gonna take some shades from probably this, because I had this sitting out. Y'all remember this palette? This palette. This is such a good palette, y'all. Oh my gosh. If you have this palette, pull it out. I'm just gonna take some shades. Let me just look at this Patrick Ta real quick. This $42 foolishness. I actually wanted to use, I bought two of them. I bought the one called Still at the Club, but this one's called Do You Know Who I Am? And it's the more golden, which doesn't really even go. Oh gosh, this doesn't really go. That's okay. But I want to try it out because I paid for it. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a couple shades from, do I want to do that? Let me see. I also have 27 out here from Melt, because y'all know this palette is my baby right here. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I also have the Mario palette out, but I just used that. I don't think, I'm gonna just go with the Oma Beauty. I just don't feel like getting up to get anything else. I just feel like this is a little cool tone, but that's okay. I'm gonna use Louis and Dubois. So it's these two shades. Might be a nice contrast, we'll see. But I'm just trying to set up the lid so we can put on the sparkle. And we'll see what we think about those. And let me know, did you get any Patrick Ta duos and what do you think about them? I already know that in my mind, they're not, okay, they're not gonna be anything special just because I have indie singles and, you know, but I will say that there are some indie singles that are super expensive because, you know, this duo was $42 and Cleona has singles that are what, 20 something a piece. So now granted, those are probably like duochromes. So, you know, I'm going into Dubois here, just on the outer corner. I'm really not sure. I think this is just a bit cool tone for what we have, but I plan on really covering most of this up, but I just like to have a little something. All right, so let's go ahead and swatch this. All right, so that's what it looks like. So it's really pretty, wet looking. Okay, they're not bad. It's just I don't know if they're gonna be anything, you know, super spectacular. So the best way to do this, I'm gonna go into the slightly deeper one, and I'm gonna put it all over the lid. Let's zoom in here so you can see. Yeah, it's not gonna look bad with this shade. I mean, it's nice, it's festive, you know? And these seem to be, or at least this shade, they're very sheer. So they're toppery, and they remind me a bit of the shimmers in the Mario palette. Oh gosh, I'm getting it on my face. I'm getting some fallout because, you know, I probably should have used a primer, but that'd be too much like right. Yeah, they remind me of these a little bit. Let's see. I'm just gonna swatch a couple from here. Put one right here. Yeah, I mean, it's the same, looks like a little more sparkle in the Patrick Ta, but the same vibe, you know? Sheer, toppery. I don't know, y'all. Because how much was the Mario palette? This one was like 50 something, 42. Yeah, maybe a little overpriced, guys. I'm going to take a shader brush for this next one, and I'm gonna use a spray. And I'm going to just go into the top shade, and we'll just put that in the center to see if that'll be like a little spotlight. It might not be. I mean, the shades aren't that different, to be totally honest. I really like that taupe one. Wish I could find it. I don't know, with this, it's like, more so one and done, I think. This is about to be a mess today, y'all. Oh my gosh. That's my fault, because of how I put it on. I mean, okay. It's okay. It's definitely not worth the hype though. So I'm doing this because if you have FOMO off of these, there's no need. I think that, you know, if you got these on a deep discount and you really wanted one, okay. But other than that, if you skipped these, do not feel bad about skipping them, because I wouldn't. I'm going into Lewis, and that was very what's the word? Lackluster. But you know what? Most of y'all probably did skip it because you were smart. Me, I'm like, yeah, just gonna try one, and just have to see. Okay, well, we see. This is Nelson. I'm not really doing too much today. What's the word I'm looking for? It was anticlimactic. All right, it was just like, whatever. So, I mean, it looks fine, but 7:10, I got 5 minutes left, y'all. I'm gonna be taking my Bad Gal Bang mascara, and then we'll get a little lippy on. And I am finishing up my thoughts on a new fragrance. It's called Sapphire Ivory. It's a Middle Eastern fragrance, and it's sold out on Aroma Concepts, but it smells like a blueberry lemon drop, and I am so enjoying it, but I want to wear it one more time before I film a review to make sure of my thoughts. I mean, this looks okay. So yeah, y'all, check in with me about how you're feeling. And oh, I'm gonna start reading, you guys. It's hard for me because oftentimes I need to do the Audible, and I'm getting back on my Bible study too, but I want to start reading some books for fun. And I was watching this video by, her name is Alexis, and I will try to link her video. But she was talking about like hacks or whatever for, you know, everyone's doing the whole glow up thing. But she talked about reading fantasy romance novels, and there's one called A Court of Thorn and Roses, and I think it's a whole series. But they're about like fairies, like grown fairies. And I just started listening to on Audible, just started listening to it just a little bit, like just about a minute's worth. And I was like, oh, I love these descriptions, like how they're describing the scene. So I think I'm gonna start with that. I might get the book. I like to sometimes have the book to read, but then have Audible to continue when I can't read, because otherwise it's gonna take me so long to read a book But that's what I'm thinking about. Let me know if you're a reader, because I grew up being a reader. My mom worked, she was a librarian for most of my like childhood. And so I want to get back into it, like reading for fun and for enjoyment. And she was saying, Alexis, she was saying that listening to those books, like she always just has these like great dreams. And I think she said it really like sparked like some, look at the lashes, sparking, it helped to spark creativity. So I am like really interested in doing that. So let me know, maybe we can read together. I don't know, figure it out. My hair's not my favorite right now, and that's quite all right. But we're gonna get into a lippy, and don't be mad. I have all my KKW Beauty lippies. I'm just in love with these things. I really, really am. I wanna say it's this combo here, the Nude 3, and I think I wore that in the first video where I was trying it. But I'm just, you know what? I like her makeup. Let's just go ahead and say it. Y'all already knew, but I be trying to downplay how much I like it. But I've always been a fan. There's that. I admitted it. There. So that's Nude 3. I mean, that's Nude 10. And then, yeah, Nude 3. This is the one. This is silky matte. I just love nude lips. Like that is just, whew, that's a chef's kiss for me. Ew, I can't believe I said chef's kiss. Sounds so YouTubey. All right, y'all. I am gonna have to get on out of here, but let me know your thoughts and let me know if you purchase any of these Patrick Ta Duos. What did you think about them? Do you feel like they were overpriced? I do think they're overpriced. I don't think there's anything super spectacular about them. Do they look nice? Yes, I think they're gonna catch the light and look really pretty. And if you are at a party or a place where you know you have some lighting or whatever, you know, well, every place has lighting. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna catch the light. It's gonna look really nice, in my opinion. I'm gonna put my perfume on. So let me know. This is the Sapphire Ivory, but I have a full size coming because that's how much I really wanted it, and it was sold out and then it came back. Yes, y'all. I think you can find, as I showed you with the Mario palette, these sparkly shades in a palette, but some people just want to do like a one and done. So I totally get that. I don't think the shades in this one are, I don't know, they're not drastically different. So when I put the middle shade on the eye to try to give it a little pop, it didn't really do anything for me. So I don't see myself ever just using these two by itself. I think it might have been better if he did like a matte and a shimmer, or maybe the shimmers be very different, but I don't think any of them had different shimmers at all. They were just kind of variations of each other. So I think the best bet would just be a one and done, but trying to do a look with both of them, at least with this duo, I don't think it did anything. So I'll have to try the other one out. Let me know. I'm gonna get on out of here. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another day of FRIZZFACE. I hope this was therapy for you. You know it always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.